In Celtic folklore, Puck is a mischievous nature sprite, demon, or fairy. Puck is used as a proper name of such a character, in folklore also known as Robin Goodfellow or by other names or euphemisms, but Puck may also be used as a common noun to other groups. Origins and comparative folklore. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the etymology of the name Puck is unsettled. It is compared to Old Norse Puki. Celtic origins have also been proposed, but as the Old English and Old Norse attestations are considerably older than the Celtic ones, loan from Germanic to Celtic seems more probable. The Old English parcel is a kind of half-tamed woodland spirit, leading folk astray with echoes and lights in nighttime woodlands, or coming into the farmstead and souring milk in the churn. The etymology of Puck is examined by Catherine Mary Briggs, in Anatomy of Puck 1977. The term pixie is in origin a diminutive of Puck. Puck may also be called Robin Goodfellow, or hobgoblin, in which hob may substitute for rob, or may simply refer to the goblin of the hearth, or hob. The name Robin is Middle English in origin, deriving from Old French Robin, the pet form for the name Robert. The earliest reference to Robin Goodfellow cited by the Oxford English Dictionary is from 1531. After Mabere's successful opera Robert le Diable, neo-medievalists and occultists began to apply the name Robin Goodfellow to the devil, with appropriately extravagant imagery. Characteristics. If you had the knack, Puck might do minor housework for you, quick fine needlework or butter churning, which could be undone in a moment by his knavish tricks if you fell out of favor with him. He may also do work for you if you leave him small gifts, such as a glass of milk or other such treats, otherwise he may do the opposite by making the drink, beer to bear no balm, and other such fiendish acts. Pucks are also known to be inherently lonely creatures, and often share the goal of acquiring friends. Those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet Puck, / you do their work, and they shall have good luck, said one of William Shakespeare's fairies. Shakespeare's characterization of shrewd and knavish Puck in A Midsummer Night's Dream may have revived flagging interest in Puck. According to Brewer's Dictionary of Phrase and Fable, Robin Goodfellow is a drudging fiend and merry domestic fairy, famous for mischievous pranks and practical jokes. At nighttime he will sometimes do little services for the family over which he presides. The Scots call this domestic spirit a brownie. The Germans, kobold or necked ruprecht. Scandinavians called it Nissa Goddream. Puck, the jester of fairy court, is the same. In English literature, Puck, also known as Robin Goodfellow, is a character in William Shakespeare's play A Midsummer Night's Dream, whose nature has been so clearly fixed in the English-speaking imagination that, as Catherine Briggs has remarked, it no longer seems natural to talk as Robert Burton does in The Anatomy of Melancholy of a Puck instead of Puck. The audience is introduced to Puck in Act 2 Scene I when Puck encounters one of Titania's fairies. She recognizes Puck for it is Puck's mischievous and sometimes mistaken doings that provide the convolutions of the plot. Aside from Shakespeare's famous use of Puck, many other writers have referred to the sprite as well. An early 17th-century broadside ballad, The Mad Merry Pranks of Robin Goodfellow which is so deft and literate it has been taken for the work of Ben Jonson describes Puck Robin Goodfellow as the emissary of Oberon, the fairy king of the night, inspiring night terrors in old women but also carding their war while they sleep, leading travelers astray, taking the shape of animals, blowing out the candles to kiss the girls in the darkness, twitching off their bed clothes, or making them fall out of bed on the cold floor, tattling secrets, and changing babes in cradles with elflings. All his work is done by moonlight, and his mocking, echoing laugh is ho ho ho. Robin Goodfellow is the main speaker in Jonson's 1612 Masque Love Restored. John Milton, in L'Allegro tells, how the drudging goblin sat / to earn his cream bowl by threshing a week's worth of grain in a night, and then, basks at the fire his hairy strength. Milton's Puck is not small and sprightly, but nearer to a green man or a hairy woodrose. An illustration of Robin Goodfellow from 1639 reflects the influence of Pan imagery, giving Puck the hindquarters, cloven hooves and horns of a goat. Puck's trademark laugh in the early ballads is ho ho ho. The folklore of Puck was magisterially assembled by William Bell, in 2 volumes that appeared in 1852 that have been called a monument to 19th-century antiquarianism gone rampant. In Rudyard Kipling's Puck of Pook's Hill, Puck, the last of the people of the hills and the oldest old thing in England, charms the children Dan and Una with a collection of tales and visitors out of England's past. Harvey the Invisible Rabbit in the play and film of the same name is identified as a Pooka. See also, Bucker, Faunus, Harvey, Leshy, Lubberfiend, Puck, Puck in popular culture, Parkar, Satyr. References. External links. A Puck website gives the text of early 17th century ballads of Robin Goodfellow. A folklore page, with a 1639 Puritan image of a demonized Puck, the ballads of Robin Goodfellow, the fairy mythology.